Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Monday series at the 1905 with John Nastos and his band. Thank you so much for heading down here, John. That was a kicking tune.
Well, thanks for having us. This is always a great pleasure to be here. It's a pleasure to be at the 1905 in normal times, and it's a pleasure to be here even in these weird times.
Yeah, man, was that a tune of yours?
That was a tune of mine. I wrote that back in 2005. It was called Legacy.
Nice. It was cool, super cool. Well, we just want to always remind everybody that these musicians are working for tips and your tips alone. So if you got a couple bucks, you could throw it in a digital tip jar. That would be absolutely incredible. But also, we want to give something back to you. So if you put 20 bucks or more in one of the tip jars, you will be entered into a raffle for a chance to win a $100 gift certificate to the 1905. That's a lot of delicious pizza. We also understand that it's tough times and things are crazy. So we're just glad you're here. A great free way to help out the stream is to smash that share button. Send the link to somebody you know that might dig what's going down. It really makes a big difference, and we really appreciate the help.
Yeah, we absolutely do. And, I'm seeing the comments scroll by, and I want to say hi to a couple of people before I forget and they disappear above where I can see. I saw John Carlson, who's a saxophone player out in the Midwest. I saw Brent, who I think is a regular
He's here every Monday, yeah, absolutely.
He's here every Monday, and he was a regular at Jimmy Mac's back when
great.
that club was open. And Paul Ward is here, and Chance. So anyway, it's great to have everyone tuning in. We really appreciate that. We appreciate you checking out the music, and we definitely appreciate you throwing in a couple bucks if you can. We're going to continue with another tune of mine. This is a tune of mine that I just brought into this group, and I had written it a long time ago, and it kind of never turned out the way that I wanted, but I think we're getting a hang of it, and there's no one better than these guys to make the best of a tune. By the way, this is Ross Garlow on the bass, Christopher Brown on the drums, and Greg Goebel on the piano. And this is a tune of mine called Hits.
Excellent. Well, thanks everybody for being here, and now some more music from John Nastos.
All right, thank you, everyone. I want to mention a couple more people in the comments because they keep going by, and it's great to see. This is awesome to be able to look at the comments right there. So Dave Capteen, whom we've all played many gigs with. Jennifer Vincent is here. Sharon White, a regular for the 1905 and probably a regular viewer, I would assume. Bob Stark, great engineer here in town. Gary Harris, another saxophone player here. And also a family friend of mine. And I want to dedicate this next tune to something and someone different than I normally do. This is a tune that I wrote a few years ago when a friend of mine was on tour with Merle Haggard. And I tell the same story every single time that I play this tune, but this time is a little different. And I see Heidi clapping. Thank you, Heidi. This is a tune of mine called Country Life, and like I said, I had originally written it for Renato Caranto, but especially as I see Nianta's name come across on the comments, I want to dedicate this time to all the people that were victims of the San Am fires. So many people that lived out in the country there and lost their full-time homes, and it's such a disaster that our state is facing. And it's great to see the community step up and support people, but it's going to be a really hard road to recovery. So anyway, I just want to acknowledge that that's happening and dedicate this next tune to them. This is called Country Life.
Nice.
Thank you.
That was beautiful, man. A lot of people really dug that dedication.
Well, I'm glad. It's a bad thing that this state is going through right now. Not that we don't all have other obviously terrible stuff going on, but it's just sort of piling on, which makes it even worse.
And it's nice to recognize and like artistically focus, right? You know, on that.
Absolutely, yeah.
On the thing.
We should be reminding people about the tip links, perhaps.
Absolutely. Thank you guys so much for being here. This is the Monday stream at the 1905, and we're donation based. This is how we pay these fine musicians on stage. It's how we pay the production costs. And so if you got a couple dollars kicking around, if you could throw them in one of the digital tip jars on screen, that would be incredible. If you put $20 or more, you can be entered in to win a $100 gift certificate to the 1905. That's a lot of delicious pizza. But also, things are hard, and we understand. And if you could just hit that share button, that is a free way to help the stream out get to the most people possible. We really appreciate it. And thank you for checking out the Monday series. Thank you, John, for bringing such a killer band.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Absolutely.
This next tune, this is the first, I think, non-original that we're doing. This is an old Cole Porter tune, but this is my treatment on it. This is Cole Porter's I Love You. if there were an audience here, besides a couple of people outside, hello, people outside, I would definitely be asking the audience to give it up for Christopher Brown on drums, which I can do virtually, and I see a couple of people clapping in the comments, which is great. I should say hi to a couple more people. Dominic from across the pond. Dominic is in England, and Betty from PSU from here. And I saw Harrison Richter, great young piano player in town. Thank you, Harrison, for checking out the music and checking out the guys. Elliot Howard, one of my old PSU students. This is great to see everyone virtually. That last tune was Cole Porter's I Love You. This next tune is another tune of mine called Horizons, and it's going to feature our bass player, Ross Garlow.
Oh, man. That was cooking, guys. What was that?
That, yeah, we're all kind of celebrating the fact that we made it through without doing something funny in the middle of that. That was a tune of mine from a long, long time ago with a really admittedly stupid title. It's called Weasel Socks.
Well, that was great. Well, if that doesn't make you want to throw some money in a digital tip jar, you are lost to us. I don't know what your problem is. Y'all should definitely throw some money at that because that was hot. Also, if you throw $20 or more, you can be entered into a chance to win a $100 gift certificate to the 1905, which is the fantastic institution at which we are playing and streaming. And smash that share button.
Absolutely, and everyone should give a virtual applause to Left Door Streaming too, who's doing this. I'm sure that you've noticed that this looks significantly better than it would if we just stuck an iPhone up here. These guys know what they're doing, and the vast majority of the time that you see a stream coming out of Portland that has really good video and audio quality, it's these guys at Left Door Streaming. So we want to thank them and the 1905 for all the kind of logistical and brick and mortar support here that we're getting, because it makes our job easy. All we have to do is stand up here and play music, which is great, because that's what we want to be doing.
Yeah, man. And if you want to support the 1905, you should call them and order some pizza, because it is delicious, and they are doing delivery every night of the week. No, delivery through Grubhub. And also, you can just come and pick it up.
Yeah. So, like I said, that was a tune of mine with a stupid title called Weasel Socks. This next song has a stupid title, too, I got to be honest. A few years ago, I was doing a project where I was writing a song every single week. And I wrote a bunch of music for woodwinds that I did little recordings of myself, but I really never played most of it as a group. And there are a couple, with a jazz group, basically. And there were a couple of those songs that have now made their way into other books, and this is one that I introduced to this band just a couple weeks ago. This is Week 33. That was a tune of mine that I wrote based on something an old saxophone teacher of mine told me. I was really lucky growing up here in Portland because there are so many great jazz musicians and great musicians of every genre that lived here. One of the most influential by far was Chris's dad, Mel Brown, the godfather of jazz here in Portland. And through Mel, I got to meet just, every musician in the Portland jazz scene that had an influence, and they were all so generous with their time and knowledge with me. So I studied with a great alto player for years and years named Warren Rand. And he had this way of describing something that soloists do. Sometimes you hear a soloist and they play these ideas that don't really have anything to do with each other, and it kind of sounds like a run-on sentence when they solo. And that's not that interesting to the audience. It's not that interesting to the other musicians. So Warren's idea was that you needed to do something that he called rhyming, which means you would take one phrase and then you would play another phrase that wasn't exactly the same, but it related to the previous one. And I always liked that. I've never really heard that other people talk about it like that, but I think that's a really important concept in what we do. And I'm seeing some of my students in the chat box, so there's 5 minutes of our next lesson that now we've covered here. So that was a tune of mine called Rhymes. This next tune is a tune of mine called Up in the Air, and it kind of features the whole band, which I should mention their names again because these are some of my favorite musicians to play with here. On the piano, this is Greg Goebel. On the drums, that's Christopher Brown. On the bass, that's Ross Garlow. And my name is John Nastos. We've got a handful more tunes, but before we do that, I should mention that we really do appreciate if you can tip the band. There are links to PayPal and Venmo and Cashapp, and that's how we're putting this on. That's how we're supporting the musicians. That's how we're supporting the streaming company here. So it really does help if you can contribute. But of course, the most important thing is just that we get the chance to share our music with you. So this is a tune of mine called Up in the Air.
Man, that got moving there.
We've got a one-person audience outside.
Always nice to have. Always nice to have. What tune was that?
That was a Hoagie Carmichael tune. That was called "The Nearness of You."
Nice.
I think I'm gonna throw just a little bit of a curveball. Gingerbread Boy. Cool. This is a tune that I almost always begin sets with, and this time we're playing it in the middle. I wanted to start with some original music, but I think this is a good opportunity to play this. We'll figure it out. Moses will plug all the stuff, and we'll figure out how we start this out.
Excellent. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us on the Monday stream, the Monday series out of the 1905. These musicians are working for your tips and tips alone, so if you got a couple dollars, if you could throw those into one of the digital tip jars, it's really how we're making this whole thing run, and we really appreciate it. But we want to give something back to you, so if you would like, or if you can, put $20 or more, and you are entered into a chance to win a $100 gift certificate to the 1905. It's a lot of delicious pizza. But we also understand that times are tough, and we're just glad you're here. So a great free way to help out the stream is to smash that share button. Send the link out to someone you know that might really dig the tune. The more people we can get in front of, the better this whole thing runs. So thank you so much for being here. And here's another tune from John Nastos.
Yeah, 12 bar blues for solos, and we'll probably keep it pretty groovy the whole time. I'll set it up eventually Thank you so much. That was a tune of mine called Traveler. We've got one more tune for you. A tune of mine called The Last Chief. Before we play that, we should mention again there are tip links, streaming links, all sorts of stuff.
Yeah,
Moses, you want to tell them about it?
Absolutely. Thank you so much for joining us at the Monday series. If you would like to support these incredible artists, this is how you do it. Throw some money in a digital tip jar. That is how they are getting paid. They would really appreciate it. We would really appreciate it to help pay for production costs. But also, we want to give you something back. So if you put $20 or more, you were entered into a chance to win a $100 gift certificate to the 1905. That's a lot of delicious pizza. Also, we understand that times are tough. We're just glad you're here. A free way to support the stream is to hit that share button, share it around. And it's going to be archived to Facebook and YouTube. So come back, dig it, share it with your friends. Tell them what's up.
Come back, tip again, right?
Come back, tip again.
Yeah, why not? I mean, it's archived. Before we play this last tune, I want to thank Left Door Streaming again for their fantastic quality setup they have here. I want to thank the 1905 and Aaron Barnes for everything that they do and, still kind of keeping it together even though things have been obviously challenging for all of us in the music industry for the last few months here. I want to thank my band, Ross Garlow on the bass, Christopher Brown on the drums, Greg Goebel on piano, and all of you watching. I keep seeing comments go by. It's really addicting to watch the comments. We may have to come up with a situation next time I do this, like horse blinders or something, so that I can't watch them.
Turn it on and off between.
Yeah, we might have to turn it on and off. But I know that I have family watching. I have friends watching. Colleagues, saxophone players from all over the world that I've seen go by in the comments. I saw Ricky Swum in there, which is great to hear from him. Our friends here in Portland, the Bylines, are recent commenters here. So anyway, it's just so great to know that that people are out there checking it out because we love to play, but we love to play for people even more. So once again, thank you for tuning in. This is a tune of mine called The Last Chief.